So an interesting interview came out yesterday with Elon Musk and one of these news reporters from the UK. And as you may know, you think CNN is bad, they are not as worse as the news media in the UK. The media is totally controlled by the government, so whatever they say is from the government directly. So I really think that Elon Musk is actually talking to the government in this instance. But anyway, he talks to a news reporter from the UK, and it's about an hour long. But this part right here kind of piqued my interest a little bit about what this woman says about the UK. So go ahead and check it out.
You have, what is it, close to 250 million followers on X.
Yeah, because
you say things like,
popular guy.
Quote, civil war in Britain is inevitable. Just a question
on the current
of when.
trend, yes.
I mean, when were you last in the UK?
A few years ago.
Exactly. So I live there. I'm there the whole time. That is nonsense.
You live a cloistered existence.
No, I don't, actually. And the numbers also disprove what you say.
What numbers?
All the numbers about crime. London is a much safer city than any city in the United States. Violent crime in the UK is not where you think it is. In fact, it's coming down. You have painted.
That's such a lie. The crime rates in the UK is actually going down. It's actually safer to live in the UK than the United States. After hundreds and hundreds of videos disproves that. You can literally have the UK police beat the crap out of you if you're white and nothing will happen to them. How is that safe? How does the police have total immunity from the law when they beat the crap out of somebody? How is that safer? You should be more afraid of the dang police there. If anything, you think police brutality is bad in America? Go to the UK. It's a lot worse, especially for white people.
And because you have so many followers, so many Americans believe it, a kind of view that Europe and the UK are kind of, overrun with terrifying Muslim immigrants. There's rape on every corner. There's a sort of civilizational destruction.
I haven't said any of those things. If you have a large and rapidly growing group of people whose beliefs are antithetical to Western beliefs, at some point, there will be a reckoning. They will try to implement their views, and those who oppose it will oppose it, and that's what you call civil war.
If you are a citizen of any country and you see your government bringing in foreign people, and you are seeing with your eyes that they are favoring those migrants, illegal migrants, doesn't matter, they are favoring them over the citizens, guess what? The citizens are going to get tired of it. They don't want you to think that. They want you to think, oh, it's just propaganda, guys. It's not true. We're the safest place in the whole entire world. Come live in the UK, even though that is far from the truth. And we see videos. And if you see this happening and you're a UK citizen and you're seeing all this happen, people are going to rebel. That's what happened in 1776. That's why we are the United States of America right now.
And obviously, this is the trend. And you absolutely do live in a cloistered existence. And if you'd like, we can go on a tour of Britain.
Sure. I'd be very happy to come on a tour of Britain.
And you will see for yourself.
You come see my country that I live in all the time, and you haven't been to a few years ago.
I've been there literally 100 times.
And it's funny because they sit there and criticize the United States 24/7. They criticize Trump, but they don't even live here. And they're telling, come live over in our country and you'll see. Why don't you do the same thing? Like you the people who are saying this never came to the United States ever. Maybe she has, but a lot of people that say this, which you'll see in a minute, a lot of these UK people just spit out the same thing that the news media is spitting out. It's crazy. Like it's literally a brainwashed army over there.
But when was the last time?
Literally a few years ago.
You know why this exercises me? Because you have really shaped opinion about the UK. And so many Americans I come across and I have conversations with, and and I just had one the other day along the order of, oh, London's such a dangerous place. How can you know? There are sort of grooming gangs everywhere. There's violence everywhere. This is a picture that people get from things that you post or that are posted on X.
The UK police department literally admitted that crime has been going up, and SA for women on trains has gone up too. What are you talking about, lady? Your own police department admitted that the SA rate for women have gone up. Why? Don't believe your eyes. Believe me, guys. I'm the media. I'm the truth bearer. You guys are just a bunch of idiots that just believe what you see. Don't believe what you see, guys.
For example, you're posting for, what was it, 48 Hours of Citizen Vigilante. That film, which,
Yes.
paints a dystopian, I've watched it.
Yes.
It was not fun. I watched it yesterday. It's not a very good movie. But it also paints a dystopian picture of Europe. And it glorifies vigilante violence. It glorifies the murdering of a Muslim immigrant family.
It just kind of shows that the UK favors migrants over the citizens. You have somebody sitting here, a media personnel, getting offended because they came out with a movie that is attacking Muslims. Who cares? There are plenty of other movies that John Wick killing massive amount of people, but they're white, so it's okay. But when as soon as you talk about Muslims, as you're killing Muslims in a movie, it's offensive. It's inciting violence. They want an uprising. Blah blah blah. It's just pure propaganda in the UK. And you can go ahead and call me a conspiracy theorist all you want. I really think that Elon Musk is going to help the UK in the revolution. And Elon Musk has been battling the UK in court for Twitter for a while now. But it seems like Elon Musk is winning the battle because it's a platform, it's a website. You can't enforce certain rules on a website that is guaranteed freedom of speech. So they have two choices. They can either get off of X and have their own platform, which they're not going to do, or they're just going to have to sit there and accept it. He could move his services elsewhere, but that's what the UK is trying to do. They're trying to make him censor some stuff, and he's not doing it. So that's what the huge battle is. But it's like, if you go ahead and go off of Twitter, no one's going to listen to you and hear your opinions because you're on some other platform. I mean, look at Trump. He tried to make it Truth Social. Nobody goes on there. They literally take his Truth Social, put it on Twitter. That's how big Twitter is. And like I said, I really think this is going to open the eyes of a lot of UK citizens on Twitter, because you can sit here and see it. You can't really tweet because they'll come knock on your door if you say something, but you can still see what's going on. So I posted this on the video that I saw. It's safer in London. No facts, just spewing out her country's propaganda, which is true. Elon Musk coming in, sharing the truth, showing people the truth, but yet the UK is saying this propaganda. But it's not just the government, it's the people there too. So, as you can see, it got almost 9,000 views, has 8 likes, but 36 comments. So, if you know anything about the internet, that's not very good a ratio when it comes to a comment. But anyway, I just want to share some of these comments. Keep sucking down the slop Elon calls facts. And see what that gets you. Well, I mean, I see literal videos of Muslim men groping on white women on the train, but that's propaganda in this guy's eyes. How deluded of you to believe this nonsense. Like I said, I have eyes and a brain, and I can think and see. And I also shared a video of a recent video, actually, of a cop, 2 cops beating the crap out of a white guy because he's saying something different. They don't like it. So that's safe. That's the safest streets in the world, when the cops beat the crap out of you for saying something different. No city in Europe have schools with security to avoid mass shootings. Any city in Europe is safer than any city in the US. Okay, any. Let's talk about how women are being SA'd in the streets first before we start talking about gun violence, because literally your country banned people from having guns. And I don't even believe the statistics of your government when it comes to that. But let's go ahead and talk about how women are being harassed by Muslims. Let's talk about that first before we start talking about other stuff. And see, that's what they do. They start veering off of other stuff. They're like, oh, what about this? What about that? You're a moron. If you're a bot, you're a moronic bot. Musk is a rich moron. Only morons fall in love with morons. So, sounds like a toddler learn a new word. And then people are just saying I'm deluded. I'm a bot. A MAGA bot. They like saying bot. So that's the propaganda. I remember that propaganda in 2020. Everybody was called a Russian bot. But they still call it bots over there. So I'm a bot for having a different opinion, apparently, with these people's eyes. I know that Elon Musk is right about this. We all know what's going to happen in the UK soon if they don't change their policies and start deporting these migrants that are flooding their country. It's either A, it's going to be taken over by Islam and they're going to be a Muslim country, or B, there's going to be a revolution. There's only 2 scenarios that's going to happen in the situation, and they don't care. They want to make money off of these illegal migrants coming in. They want to launder money. Just imagine all the fraud we found in America. Imagine all the fraud that's going on in the UK, and I guarantee the citizens don't even care. It's kind of like Canada. A lot of citizens there are just brainwashed, and it's just normal. And when they see America thriving, they're like, oh, they're evil. They're doing this, doing that. That's why they're more successful. And you can't just take the word of the UK government and take it as gospel. There's a lot of coercion. There's a lot of rules that they change. There's a lot of laws that they change to make the statistics go down in crime, whatever. You know, if you take the word crime and make it into a misdemeanor, the crime's going to go down. Obviously, if you change the language or something, it's going to go down. But anyway, what do you guys think about this video? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video if you like to. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go ahead and hype up this video. Let people know that a lot of people in the UK are brainwashed. But hopefully X will change their minds, and hopefully in a couple of years, more people start waking up. And I'll see you guys in the next video.